Right? You're not supposed to work your heathen on Shabbat. Their laws pertain to them because they're going to be your servants.
That's right.
You know, Pesach, Passover.
Jesus Christos es negros es no blancos.
Hey, tú Israel, Jesucristo taíno. Jesucristo taíno. Tú Israel. Yeah, believe. Read it out.
The book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked,
which is
God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
So the so-called white man and woman have no reason talking about the old and new covenant.
That's right.
Because according to the Bible, they're the wicked.
Teach up.
Right. So they can keep Shabbat. They can keep the day of rest, but they can't take part of Passover. They can't take part of Tabernacle. They can't take part of first fruits because that's not even for them.
That's right.
The white man wasn't delivered out of Egypt. Israel was. So all that doesn't deal with them. But certain laws pertain to heathen, right?
That's right.
Like the Shabbat, they got to keep the Shabbat. Your heathen, your servant, you got to keep the Shabbat. So if he comes back and he wakes up as an Israelite and he says, what things do my wife have to do, and she's a so-called Caucasian or Edomite, I say that she can't keep Passover, but she got to keep Shabbat. She can't break Shabbat according to law. According to law, she can't break Shabbat because she's your wife and she's your servant, right? You own her. So since you own her and she's your wife and she's your servant, she can't break Shabbat according to the law. And she don't got to keep Passover. But your children got to keep Passover, right? So that's why you got to be a Pharisee. You got to be like a Pharisee, man, or a Sadducee, or a Jebusee. You got to go through that law and see who and what the law pertains to. Because some laws pertain to the heathen, like the Shabbat. The Shabbat pertains to the heathen. You can't work the heathen on the Shabbat. Right, that's unlawful. You can't sleep with another man's wife. That deals with other heathen as well. You can't go and sleep with another white man's wife. That's breaking the law. Because when you deal with Joseph, when Joseph was a servant, and what they say that Jezebel was trying to get Joseph because Joseph was a handsome man. Joseph fled away. Jezebel, her husband was an Egyptian and she was an Egyptian, but she wanted Joseph. But the Most High went on to Joseph and told Joseph that Joseph slept with Jezebel, that the Most High told Joseph he'd kill him. So Joseph ran. Why? Because if Joseph would have slept with Jezebel, he would have committed adultery. That's a law that you can't commit against heathen. So those two laws that heathen got to keep. Shabbat, they can't commit adultery. Right, that's why John the Baptist went up to King Herod when he was committing adultery with his brother's wife. That's something heathens can't do. So that's a law that you can't do against the heathen. You know, Israel, we're noble men. We know how to do things decency and order. We're not going to be like Esau when they get in slavery and grab their women and rape them when they just married. Right, that's against the law. Now, if you get up and then you slay your own, he took her as a wife, you take his head off, now she's a widow, right? Now that's on you. That's on you if you want to just kill your servant just to do that. That's on you. That's the stipulation of the law. But bring that out. I think you had a precept.
Nah.
Oh, well,
I was holding Deuteronomy 28:1.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 47.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
Because we don't love Yahweh, serve him in joyness of heart, in abundance of all things, we'd rather go around with these other heathens, these other nations, man, get our judgment.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, in thirst, and in nakedness.
So we go to them in hunger and thirst and nakedness. Man, Jake, you can't give Jake nothing, man. You give a Negro something, you give him an electric scooter, he driving down with one leg on an electric scooter, man. We wise to do wicked but not get this law. Right? That's crazy.
And
then also we not even Muslims. Why do they still think we Muslims? Why? Because they don't come up and ask questions.
That's
they came up and asked the questions, Israel, instead of just looking at us. You never see no Muslim with fringes on.
That's right.
Why you still saying assalamu alaikum to me? Say shalom to me. Say shalom. Say shalom. Say tawab bawakar. Say tawab layallah. Something like that. Stop saying assalamu alaikum. I'm not a Muslim. All right? But because we don't listen to God, we got to go to our enemy in hunger and in thirst. Right? Keep going.
And in want of all things.
And in clothes and in want of all things. That means you want a credit card, you got to go to the white man. You want a driver's license, you got to go to the white man. You want a degree, got to go to the white man. You got to pay your taxes, got to go to the white man. Everything you got to go to the white man for. Why? Because it's a curse according to the Bible. Right, keep going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
So your enemy, the so-called white man, is going to put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he destroys you. We don't got chains on our necks no more. Our mind is destroyed.
That's right.
You got niggas at Popeye's Chicken, 45 minutes for one burger.
That's right.
But they won't sit 45 minutes to help their community.
Teacher.
That's an illness for our people, man. They got illness, man. That's a mental illness. For you not to want to fix your community and your people are dying and in turmoil, but you have to wait 45 minutes for a Popeye's chicken sandwich because it's good. That's the foolishness of our people. Keep going.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
So the Most High is going to bring a nation against us from afar, from the end of the earth. The so-called white man came, grabbed us from afar, and snatched us up off the west coast of Africa. Right, keep going?
As swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle flieth. That means they were cunning, they were hunters. They knew what they were coming to do. When Christopher Columbus came over here, he didn't come to make peace treaties or be fun or have a cookout with people. He knew what he had to do. He had to come and conquer some people. Right, hold that. Give me Job 9:26 for that precept. So the so-called Caucasians came as swift as the eagle flyer. You look at your dollar bill, an eagle. You look at a 25-cent coin, an eagle. You look at the flag, an eagle. You look at the Roman Republic flag, an eagle, an eagle. Britain, an eagle. Over and over, they got an eagle. Right? Bring it out.
Job, the book of Job, chapter 9.
27 or 24? 26.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 26. They are passed away as the swift ships.
What?
As the swift ships.
Keep going.
As the eagle that hasteth to the prey.
Who was the prey? Those swift ships came because they knew we were the prey. Because after Christopher Columbus read 2nd Ezra 13 and 47, he knew that the Native Americans were the chosen people of God. He knew what they were. He knew the land of Azareth was America. So when Christopher Columbus came over here, he raped, robbed, and murdered them because he knew they were what? They were prey. Yeah, y'all some murderers. All right, go back to 28. Yeah, they didn't like that. Why are you talking about us?
Why is he talking about what we did? That's so long ago. Why he keep bringing it up? Why don't they get rid of it?
You don't get over 9/11. I'm not getting over slavery.
Yeah, mas chama
You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans need to repent, keep the laws, statutes, commandments of God, serve your master Yahweh Shah, who is Christ, and Yahweh. Bring that out, huh?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old.
No, forget about slavery.
Remember the days of old.
My forefathers did it. I wasn't born back then.
Remember the days of old.
Just like you always remember 9/11. Just like you always remember the Alamo, I'ma always remember how you raped, robbed, and murdered our people, and I'ma keep telling you that you're the devil the Bible speaks about.
That's
It's not going
right.
to change. Because what? They don't really love our people. They don't. They don't show us that they love us. They hate us. But they're gonna look at us like, well, the only reason why he can say that is because he is in America. Well, the only reason why America was built because we was enslaved, damn it.
That's right.
All right, keep going on that.
Consider the years of many generations.
We gotta consider the years of many generations. When you look at these heathens, you gotta consider the years of many generations. What did they do before time, and what are they doing now to us? Why? Because nothing under the sun has changed.
That's
Nothing new
right.
under the sun. The white man hated black people back then. He hated them now. It's nothing new under the sun that's gonna change.
That's
And you blacks,
right.
Hispanics, and Native Americans need to stop being all buddy-buddy. You got Negroes running up and kissing Donald Trump's ass.
Make them think, huh?
That doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
Talking about I'm the chosen one. The chosen one of what? The chosen one of Satan? You ain't the chosen one. You out your damn mind. Are you trying to say you Hamashiach? Are you trying to say that? Because then we might have to have a holy war. God damn it. The Most High willing, if I get a nuclear missile, this place is done. If that man say he Yahweh Shai, it's done. I'm going to have to go to Putin and tell him push the damn button.
Salakia. You hear you say he's the chosen one now.
He chosen to bring World
Hey,
War III.
Trump claimed to be the chosen one.
Well, he talking about he the chosen one. Donald Trump is the devil the Bible speaks about.
That's right.
You Caucasians are too. He chosen to send these nuclear missiles to blow up America. That's the only thing he's chosen for. Nothing else. Bring down, huh?
And he will show thee as thy elders, and they will tell thee.
You know, our fathers are supposed to show us what happened. Your dad's not supposed to be like, oh no, forgive the white man. Your dad's supposed to say, look what they used to do in the 40s and 50s. My dad got beat and hosed down and bitten by canines. These
That's
people
right.
racist. But no, guess what your dad said? Oh, well, God love everybody, son. Go to church, love the white man, love thy neighbor as yourself.
That's right.
But your father's supposed to say, what? That's your damn enemy. You're never going to be your friend. You
That's
never
right.
will be your friend.
Damn we ain't forgot.
We ain't forgot. Just like they say, we ain't forget. We ain't forget what happened in 9/11. Well, I ain't forget what happened in what, 1619. I ain't
We
forget
ain't
what happened
forgot.
in 1518. I ain't forget what happened in 1492. I ain't forget about none of that.
That's right.
1441. 1441. I ain't forget
Write
about
that
what
out.
happened in what? The Tuskegee experiment.
That's
I ain't
right.
forget about that either. So what you talking about forget? Love my neighbor as myself.
70 AD.
70 AD. Let's go back to Roman times.
We ain't forgot.
70 AD. 540 BCE.
That's right.
We ain't forgetting nothing. Esau, Edom, you gonna get this judgment. Moab, you getting this judgment. Elam, Ishmael, you getting this judgment. Japheth, you gonna get it. I don't know where the hell you at, Japheth, but when we find you, you going into slavery. Japheth's like we'll get into that. Japheth's like a dark-skinned race of people. I know Sakari say the Samoans, they could be, some people say Samoans are Israelites, but I don't know how to prove that. I don't know how to discredit they aren't. But I know that The Rock is not he's actually Judah. He's actually Judah, so it goes by bloodline. You got some Israelites there, because Negroes went there, because we're scattered everywhere, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Right? So keep going on that. That judgment. Hold on. I think I want something in Jeremiah 50 something. Because Jeremiah 50 something. Jeremiah be willing to know.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
So the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, man.
That's right.
When that day come, when Mashiach Yahushua come back and got the elect 144 men with him, man, we're gonna be a flame. We're gonna be kindling the people upon the face of this earth.
That's right.
Right? We're gonna be a devouring fire. Keep going.
Ready?
Go on.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
This white woman right there, she's gonna be stubble. Just like when she's stubble in the sun when it's 103 degrees. When she gets blistered with no suntan lotion, she'll be.
That's right.
Right? Right, bring it out. Well, actually, hold that. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 23. Jeremiah 50 and 23.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
You want to know why? Obadiah 1 and 18. The so-called white man, Esau Edom, pulls the hammer of the earth. The hammer of the earth. And when you go into a desert storm, this is what's deep about Desert Storm, right? When you look at Desert Storm, there was like, well, we're gonna war with Iraq. And it was like, well, I guess our leaders are like, all we have is a hammer, so we gotta treat every problem like a nail, right? That's what that's talking about. That lets you know Esau Edom knows he's the what? The hammer of the earth. He knows to go down and smack the gavel on people, bring judgment. Right? Because he's the sword of the earth, but he's gonna be what? Cut asunder. Right? Because Yahushua gonna come back. You go into Daniel. Daniel said that, number one, the lion's thicket, but Daniel said that he's gonna come as a meteor, that great millstone, and smoke about the feet. He's gonna break that hammer of the earth apart, man. Right? Keep going.
How is Babylon become a desolation?
How did what?
How is Babylon become a desolation?
Babylon, which is America, is about to become a desolation. If you think America's gonna last long and be all nice, you got a recession on your hands coming because your president's an idiot. Why? Guess what? Babylon's about to be a desolation.
That's right.
That's it. Why y'all being so happy about America? Y'all happy about Popeye chicken, but we about to have a recession. You people are out your mind. That's how I know you're asleep, man. That's how you know Jake and Eve is asleep on the earth. You go and wait in 45 minutes for Popeye's chicken, but we have to have a recession on the earth in America. You worried about chicken. That means that 1 to 2 years, you ain't gonna afford that Popeye chicken.
That's right.
1 to 2 years, you're gonna go to school and not have a job waiting for you. So now you're gonna have what? You're gonna have what? Student loan debt. Now how you gonna cover that during a recession? Guess what? The whole economy is gonna collapse, man. Y'all worried about Popeye's chicken. You worried about if the white man loves you. Man, this place is about to be a sore desolation and destroyed. Keep going.
Among the nations, verse 24, I have laid a snare for thee.
Among the nations, the Lord has made a snare for Esau, Edom, and all the other nations. Moab is in a trade war. Moab got a deficit too. Donald Trump is in a trade war. America's about to go into recession. You got Brexit. Britain is about to break off. You got, what is he talking about? You got France dealing with yellow vest protests. They still protest. It's like 8 months they've been protesting. That's that snare laid for them. These heathens and their nation is about to be destroyed. And when you deal with Greece, these damn Grecians, their birth rate is low. Their birth rate so low, and they in financial turmoil. By Shimon Mashiach Yahushua.
By Shimon Mashiach
That's
Yahushua.
real judgment.
That's
We're
right.
talking about picking up a gun and shooting back. The Most High is making real judgment happen. The Most High can't rely on Jake to do nothing. He got to do it himself. Jake is not reliable, man. You can't rely on Jake to actually deliver righteous judgment. You couldn't even rely on Jake to deliver righteous judgment in the wilderness. Jake was going off, so why you think you're gonna let them get over and deliver righteous judgment when they over here in Babylon having all types of fun? They're all good. They're getting all fat. They're not gonna deliver judgment. They love the white man, right? And they're gonna see their best buddy fall, right? They're gonna see Donald Trump fall. They're gonna see Hillary Clinton fall. They're gonna see Bill Clinton, the first black president, fall. I can't believe Negroes even said something retarded like that, right? You going?
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
You see that? You white people are found and you're caught, and you are what? You striven against the Lord. That's why you about to have a recession. That's why you got these mass shootings going on. You can have fun with our women. You can go ahead and have fun with the black woman, Eve. You know, hey girl, I could twerk too. I'm Iggy Azalea, but what you are caught, that judgment is coming. Though hand join in hand, that judgment is what? It is coming. You can't get away with that. All right, drop that. Give me Isaiah 47 and 14. But the Most High don't play, man. The Most High don't play. The Most High gotta do his job. Shalom. That's the spirit. Where you come from? That spirit, man, just come by, pushing out that word. These heathen are going to get it. Bring that out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 47, 14. Verse 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble.
They shall be as stubble. Man, when you saw them forest fires happen in California, they were stubble. Some people died in their cars. The Most High is not playing when he brings these forest fires to California, killing these white people. And when I looked at some of these places that these forest fires were in, they were in what coast? They were in so-called sundown states. That means if you were a nigga in that place and sundown, they hung you.
You better not be around.
You better not be around. Are they gonna kill you?
You might get slaved.
And guess what the
You
Most
ain't
High
from around here.
The Most
So
High
watch out,
burned
man.
that whole community.
Don't talk about
That's right. What's happening, bro?
By Shimon Mashiach
The
Yahushua.
Most High burned that whole community. Oh, my house,
That's right.
my belongings, my dog. All that got destroyed. Why? Because what? You love dogs more than the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and we risked our necks for you. Every war that deals with America, we fought in every last one.
Teach them up.
Even in the Revolutionary War.
That's right.
We fought for the white man's freedom before we had freedom. So I'm not upset when you were made what? Stubble, damn it.
That's right.
By Shimon Mashiach Yahushua. I pray to God that you get burnt again.
That's right.
Bring out, that judgment hurt. That judgment hurt. Oh, you're not supposed to say that? No. You choking our people to death, gunning them down in the back where they unarmed, shooting them over 80 times while they're asleep in the car, Oh no, the Most High, I'm a clap when you got low birth rate. I'm a clap when you about to go on financial turmoil. I'm a clap when your people are hopped up on drugs. Because what you did the same to us. That judgment is real. That judgment is harsh. Yeah, finish up on that.
The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
You know you're a so-called Israelite, the tribe of Judah, black, right? You know blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they the chosen people.
12.
The 12.
The 12.
That's right.
Big 12, right? So if you know that you one of them, what do you gotta do?
I gotta get to that.
You gotta keep the law. No, you gotta keep the law, statutes, commandments. You gotta keep that. See, Jake, they come, they know, they look, but they ain't got that whole understanding, man. All right, read that again. Read that part again.
The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
You see that? That's not only talking about them thermonuclear missiles, man. When Sarah Connor was at that gate, no, what's going on? She got blew the hell away, man. She was nuke food. But that's talking about what? That was talking about them forest fires in California. They couldn't deliver themselves. Oh, I'm stuck in my car. What's happening? I can't breathe. That's what that's talking about. The Most High is judging these people. Right? Keep going.
There shall not be a cold to warm it.
Woo! That's judgment, man. The Most High don't play. Keep going.
Nor fire to sit before it.
That place Babylon is gonna be finished, man. It's gonna be finished, man. That's why our people, if you blacks, Hispanics, Native American, then you're the chosen people of God. And what you gotta do is keep the law, statute, commandments. Right? So bring out that Jeremiah 30 and 7.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7.
To Israel, Jesucristo taíno. Jesucristo taíno. No bloco diablo. Unidades sociales de la casa diablo.
That's right. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for the great day, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
That's going to be the worst day of your life. That day is going to be so great, none is like it. When you see over how many nuclear missiles, how many active nuclear missiles are there? I think about like 10,000, right? It only take around 300 nuclear missiles to cover the whole state, right? Well, no, my bad, it's lucky. It only takes about 340 nuclear missiles to effectively destroy the infrastructure of a nation. Only 340. If you wanted to completely wipe out and make a nation inhabitable, you have to use all your nuclear missiles in your arsenal. All nuclear missiles are not active and they're not ready to and prep to shoot and go off. But all it takes is 340 to knock out your whole nation, and you'll never get that nation back up.
That's right.
And how many? Russia got like what? 7,000. We got like what? We got like 7 or 8,000 nuclear missiles. Man, you know, man, that's gonna be a great day, man. You like 4th of July? Wait till the Most High let them nuclear missiles go to hell up. And by the time you make an easy bake oven, or you make you a patty LeBay's pot pie. And put it for 5 minutes, that nuclear missile is going to hit your backyard and you're going to be incinerated and your food going to be done. Your food really going to be done at that day by 1,000 degrees. Right? Keep going.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
That's the time of Jacob's trouble. That's the time of Jacob's trouble, man. When man rise up against man, when the nuclear missiles happen, when famine comes upon the earth and World War III happens.
That's
Jacob's
right.
trouble. And you Negroes is worried about Popeye chicken sandwiches. You worried about Popeye chicken sandwiches. 45 minutes on the line. But you can get the word of God for free, for hours. But if you went to Creflo Dollar, you gotta pay. That's the foolishness of our people, man. That's the foolishness. And you can go and make yourself a chicken sandwich, man. A healthier chicken sandwich. That chicken probably ain't even chicken, right? Read out, huh?
But he shall be saved out of it.
But we gonna be saved out of that, man. Why? Because the Most High gonna send his son, Hamashiach Yahushua, to come and deliver us. Those that keep and follow the law, statute, commandments to the best of our ability and have faith in Hamashiach that he come for us, we're gonna get delivered out of that. Anybody else gonna be nuke food.
That's
2/3
right.
is what? 2/3 gotta die, man.
That's right.
That's prophecy. 2/3 of our people gotta die. That's prophecy.
That's
The Most High
right.
didn't say, the Most High didn't threaten us. That's a promise, man. That's a promise. That's a promise 2/3 of our people gonna die. So that means if you know the Most High promise that Deuteronomy 28 is gonna be on us, you woke up to the truth and know that we cursed, then you better know that 2/3 of our people gonna die, man. You better know. And if you don't know, then now you know and you better repent. Why you still got time, right? Give me Isaiah 54:16. Because the Most High don't play. The Most High is a terrible power. You think the Most High is your sweet guy, your sweet sky daddy, and he's supposed to give you everything you want. You could be a stripper and a whore all the rest of your life, and the Most High not going to judge you. You're not going to end up not married with a venereal disease and multiple children and by yourself.